It is a cold one.
It's 38 degrees
38
right now?
degrees, but it feels like 25 with wind chill.
Yeah, so the whole idea of filming a podcast in the not freezing but almost freezing cold was something that we kind of vaguely thought about when we started an outdoor podcast. And we thought, it'd be cool to film outside when we need the fire.
We're like, imagine how funny it'll be when we're all bundled up by the fire.
Well, that moment is now.
It's no longer funny.
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of fun. Maybe you guys think it's
Grant's
funny.
in gloves, though.
I'm
not.
kind of chill. I mean, okay, well, I prepared.
Yeah, you did. It's true.
But the fire's good. Getting a little smoked, but
A little smoky.
Glad to be here. We love you guys.
It's true.
What do you have a question?
I do.
Okay.
Does Bugonia deserve to win Best Picture, or does it deserve to earn, what is it, a Razzie?
How do you not know what
which
a
I had
Razzie
never heard of before.
How do you not know what the Razzies
I don't
are?
know.
Okay, baffling to me that you don't know what the Razzies are.
I apologize.
As into movies as you are, but yeah, I don't know. See, I'm like super split on this film personally. I don't think this movie's gonna win Best Picture. I don't think it's close to the Best Picture this year.
Okay.
I think this movie is good.
Okay.
I did not enjoy this movie as much as I think I maybe wanted to.
Okay, what didn't you enjoy about it? Non-spoiler.
Oh, non-spoiler. I think I really just, like, genuinely non-spoiler, I kind of knew what the movie was going to do the whole time.
Right, yeah.
Like, I watched the trailers and I thought, this is probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was completely right and not surprised at all.
Yeah.
And I think that surprise would have been a lot more interesting had I, like, actually been surprised by it. But I don't know. We'll dig into spoilers because that's, I think, where some of my gripes really are. But what do you think this movie's going to win Best Picture, or do you think it's good? I
wouldn't be surprised if it gets nominated.
Oh, I think it'll get nominated.
But I don't think it'll win. I would be surprised if it wins. And
I mean, you've got Sinners and One
Battle.
I'm sure there's others that will make a run, but
yeah.
Maybe Bugonia.
I mean, but like Emma Stone does have so much like power in Hollywood currently.
But like, I feel like only for the Best Actress race. Like, she'll get nominated, and
it's true. But okay, but here's the thing, and viewers, correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I watched Poor Things.
I have not seen Poor Things,
which Emma Stone won. And did it win Best Picture?
No.
Okay. I did not think Emma Stone's performance was that good.
Really?
I thought it was fine. It was just such a weird movie.
Huh.
Which is also very Oscar-y, so like, fine.
Sure. It's also, like, Emma Stone is great.
She's phenomenal. But I think this performance was significantly better than...
I need to watch Poor Things.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Weird one.
I mean,
also,
I
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Lanthimos. Yeah, all of his movies are apparently freaking weird. So.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this movie has good elements to it, but I have enough gripes with it that I'm like, this is not even the best movie I've seen this year. Like, I genuinely think Sinners and One Battle are better than this movie.
I agree.
So, I don't know.
Well,
I don't think it's terrible,
I agree with one of those. But we'll get into it.
Okay, yeah, we'll get into that. But
is there anything you liked that we can't spoil?
I mean, I do like the performances. I like, just from the trailers, you can see what the concept of the movie is.
Right.
About conspiracy theorists, and Emma Stone is this woman of power. Like, that's all like non-spoiler stuff. I do think Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons are great. I mean, they're super fun to watch. This movie has a decent amount of tension. There were funny moments, but the thing about this movie is I don't think it played enough into the humor for me. Like, I think this movie, I think it's supposed to be a comedy a little bit, but it was like, the way it was structured and some of the editing and sound design, it wasn't like funny enough. Like, any violence that happens in this movie is not funny. Like, it's kind of horrifying.
Yeah.
And even in, I mean, Tarantino movies, there's so much more violence than there was in this movie, but like, it is kind of played for comedic effect.
It is, yeah.
Which I'm not saying this movie was trying to be a Tarantino movie, but I think this movie has a very funny concept. The ending is supposed to be funny, or parts of the ending are supposed to be funny. We'll dive into that.
Yeah.
And this movie just, I don't know, I feel like I couldn't laugh. Like, I wasn't allowed to laugh in this movie. And I think that was a big deterrent for me. Like, I wanted to enjoy the experience of watching this movie more than I did.
Okay.
Tell me your thoughts.
I mean, I I loved the vibes of this movie. I think
Yeah.
cinematography. I love the aspect ratio.
Yes.
I thought, and just some of the like lighting choices really stood out to me.
Man, you're really. Wait, hold up. This is crazy.
I know.
You were vibes and I'm story.
I know.
on this.
Isn't we switched? We
This
did.
is so interesting. If you guys listen to any of our other episodes, I feel like Drew is so much more story based on how he thinks about movies. I'm so much more vibes based.
And I still don't know where I stand on this whole concept because I feel like I switch just depending on which movie I watch.
I mean, apparently I do too. So
it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do agree with all of your like story critiques, and we'll get into that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Jesse Plemons also stood out to me,
Oh yeah.
and I thought he killed it.
Is this your
and
first Jesse Plemons movie?
I think it is.
That's crazy.
I know. What else has he been in?
So much stuff. I'm not even gonna list. It's so
I believe
much
you.
stuff.
I believe you.
Yeah. I mean, performances are great.
And I thought, what's his name, Aiden Delbus, who played Don.
Oh yeah. I thought that was a good performance.
I thought he killed it.
Yeah, he did great.
We'll get into his arc, but
Yeah, we will.
should we rip off spoilers? I think we should.
Well, before we do, there's one question.
Okay.
And we can answer it, and then later, after we rip off spoiler Band-Aid, talk about how it applies to the movie. But I left this movie, and I thought, oh, maybe the title will make sense. Did not make sense at all. I still didn't know why this movie was called Bugonia. Do you know why this movie is called Bugonia at all?
I looked up the definition of the word begonia,
Oh.
and here it is, dear viewer.
What does Google AI tell you?
Wait, hold on. I pulled up the thing. Begonia definition. All right.
This is great podcasting.
I know. We are crushing it. Begonia is the ancient mythical practice of generating bees from the carcass of a sacrificed bull,
Which is not a thing.
originating from Greek meaning ox birth.
Gotcha.
Right. So that clears it up drastically, right?
I kind of thought the bug in Bugonia would refer to the bees, but there's just there's no root there.
What
Etymology
bug?
is just not there.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, okay. Yeah, I guess we need to talk about spoilers to talk about why this movie is called that.
Yeah.
But maybe that was something I didn't like about this movie too when we get into the story stuff of there was some just maybe over subtlety or like unexplained stuff that I kind of would have appreciated some more explanation on.
Some
but
more concreteness.
that applies to this title. But I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say?
Let's rip spoilers. Band-Aid. Gone.
Let's all right, spoilers.
Wow.
Drew,
Yes.
I don't like the way that this movie played out because Emma Stone, or Michelle is her name.
Right.
She's an Andromedan the whole time.
Right. She is just an alien.
And I saw this coming from literally the trailer. I was like, she's actually going to be an alien, and that's going to be the twist. Now, I'm not saying I want it to be subverted because there's danger in that too. But,
really? Ryan Johnson lover?
All right. No. Whoa. Hold up. No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Do not make Star Wars accusations on me. We're talking about Bugonia.
Right. Sorry.
We haven't even gotten to any of the Knives Out trilogy.
I know.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I sometimes I like being subverted. Yes, that's true. I don't look for that. I think I might have appreciated it had I actually been subverted and this movie was just a straight thriller.
Right.
But I also would have appreciated it if this movie had carried out the twist in maybe a more, I don't know, interesting way. I don't know. Maybe I am too much of a critic and I just saw it coming and I shouldn't have. But I think that low-key ruined the movie for me when the reveal happened because I was like, okay,
yeah.
I've thought that the whole movie, but all right, like, I don't know. Tell me your thoughts.
The twist is not very good, but for me, I didn't necessarily care.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, wait, she's alien? Okay.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I thought the story arc with Jesse Plemons and his mom,
Yeah.
I really liked. Again, it was super vague, and this whole movie is honestly really vague. So if that's not your cup of tea, you're probably not going to like this movie.
I do think that this movie will be one that people like dissect because there's so much vagueness in it. Like,
right.
There's probably already 30, to 200 freaking YouTube breakdowns. That's not what we're doing here, but I'm sure you can like watch some YouTube videos or listen to a podcast about Bugonia. Oh wait.
That's a very meta comment.
But like, what does the story mean, and what does this infer? I don't know. I agree though that story arc of what's his name, Teddy and his mom. I thought that was really good. And I honestly did like how it played into the themes of like kind of were controlled by, maybe big pharma and by technology, which I'm not making an opinion or like a statement
Right.
on, but I thought that was a cool thing to dive into in a movie. That just kind of didn't feel like it was the main focus of the movie.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred if it went heavier in that direction, from like a storytelling perspective, and it just didn't. That was just kind of the backdrop of why Jesse Plemons kind of went this direction and was angry.
Yeah. His character makes sense.
His character makes sense, but I will say, I think, like, Emma Stone honestly didn't really even have an arc. She was just kind of like captive.
Yeah.
And then captive. And then alien.
Yeah, part of me, like, I wonder if she just enjoys collaborating with Yorgos, but, like...
Yeah, I mean, they've done, like, 3-4 movies together?
I think 3.
Yeah, 3.
But, like, part of me wonders why she took this role. Like, I feel like there's a lot of other roles that... Like, yes, this one was funny, a little cool. She had to shave her head. Like, there's interesting stuff from an acting standpoint there. But this was not even her best character, not even close to her best character she's ever played.
Yeah, it's true.
So...
Should we talk about Dawn's arc?
Yeah, let's talk about Dawn's arc. Okay, well, maybe here's a gripe I have with the movie in general is that I kind of feel like it wastes characters. Like, Emma Stone, like, her character kind of feels like just a placeholder, like, at least character arc-wise. And then Dom, who is kind of the side character that you almost, like, love more than any other character.
Yeah,
in the
he's
movie.
kind of your favorite character.
But not even that he's, like, super... like watchable or anything, even though he is. It's more
He's just
like
kind.
he's innocent and like he's kind and then he just straight up commits.
Just yeah,
Yeah,
in like a really gruesome way.
Yeah, not I rarely cover my eyes in non-horror movies. My hands went up above my face. I just like
it was pretty nasty.
And sometimes in movies, there's like a little bit of foreshadowing, like, oh, this character, he might see suicide as an option and whatever. There's zero context for this happening because he's kind of like, will you take me with you? And she's like, yes. And then he just like blows. I'm going to have to bleep that out. But still, I mean, he's just like, oh my gosh, he's dead. And it's gross. So, I don't know. Tell me about your thoughts, though.
Yeah, I mean... I mean, I think you're exactly right. It feels like a waste of a character, and it's like it just completely feels undeserved from a writing and narrative perspective.
Yeah, it
and
felt like it was for shock value.
I do feel like this whole third act kind of didn't have anything to stand on. It was purely shock. I think Dawn dying. I think honestly Teddy dying, and I think. Like the very end, Emma Stone just killing the planet. Like I can see the symbolism with killing the planet, right? I get kind of what you're trying to say there, but a lot of it didn't feel earned.
Yes, I think I want to jump to the end.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because sometimes an end like that can be really poignant and tie in all the themes of the movie. Honestly, not a lot of like themes that it ties together. Like it is a relatively poignant ending, and I understand what it's trying to say, and like the whole concept of, we're all kind of the same when we die. Like that's like no matter where you are, class, race, whatever, you still die. I thought that was interesting. None of the movie led up to that, basically at all. Like this movie was not about that, and then that's the ending, so it just felt really out of place for me too.
I mean, I interpreted it as like Emma Stone or like the Andromedons are like trying to suss out the humans. Mm-hmm. Can they sustain themselves? Mm-hmm. And the answer that they come to is no. But also, Emma Stone is like the top of the dog of this capitalist organization,
and she's like kind of tearing
who's killing the environment.
Well, okay,
allegedly,
she kind of makes the explanation of like we're trying to like organize people a little bit, but yeah, I mean, the corporation is not doing anything really great for the environment.
Yeah, I mean,
they're kind of just running experiments. Like their whole thing is they're running experiments on humans, and like they're actually, I don't know.
And that way they chose Jesse Plemons' mom because she was like an opioid addict and like she was vulnerable.
Weak. Yeah.
So it's like Emma's what's her name? Michelle didn't cause any help to the humans.
Yeah.
And then gets up to her spaceship and he's like, nah, they're all a waste of space. Let's kill them all.
Yeah. Here's something, too. I think this movie could have really critiqued the conspiracy theory well. Like, I honestly thought going into this movie, like, this is going to be kind of a critique / comedy about conspiracy theories, right? Not really at all. I mean, there are funny moments around the conspiracy theory stuff, right? But then he ends up being right about literally everything.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, what are you saying at that point? Like, obviously it's a movie and it's all ridiculous, but it felt like there was no actual critique of conspiracy theory at that point because he was kind of right about everything. I don't know. Maybe the critique was that every now and then someone will be right, but I don't know, man.
I think sometimes satire leans too far into satire and just does it for the sake of satire. I kind of think, like, Sorry to Bother You is another good example of, like, just so ridiculous that you're like, I don't even know what's happening anymore. And I don't think this is as extreme as Sorry to Bother You, but this does feel like a case of, like, Yorgos kind of got a little too big for his britches and just went, like, took a swing and just really didn't really hit. He missed. It was a foul ball.
Well, okay, so you told me that you like this movie.
I know. As this conversation has continued, I do think I still like this movie. I mean, and this is so interesting, and I want to get inside my own head and figure out how I work, but, like, the vibes of this movie, like, really spoke to me. So I think that's the main draw of this movie was, like, the cinematography and the lighting and the performances and just kind of the vibe.
I agree. Technically, like, from a technical aspect, this movie is really good.
But the story is
I think it's just too confusing, and even the stuff again with Teddy and his mom, it's just so vague. And I wish I almost had a little bit more to sink my teeth in there, and less with the whole, like, zoomed out conceptual or, like, shock value stuff. Like, if this was more even of a drama about conspiracy theory, I think I would have dug this movie more. But
yeah.
Anyway, well,
where do you think we should rank it? I have my answer.
Oh, all right, okay. I think I have my answer.
Okay.
I'm going to say that you should watch this movie if it's free on Tubi.
Really?
Oh, okay. Maybe I should change it.
I was going to say streaming.
I feel so bad because I wanted to like this movie more. Maybe I need to dive into it again or do some more research on it. I can settle on streaming.
Okay,
there is value in watching this movie. There's great performances. There's an interesting story. It does say some interesting things. So yeah. Watch it on streaming if you're going to watch it. Yeah. That's fair. Okay, well, what are we reviewing next week, Drew?
Next week, we are reviewing Wicked, right?
The first part.
We're going on a Wicked marathon next week.
Yeah, Wicked 2 comes out next week, and so we're about to grind on...
Be there or be square.
Yeah.
That's what
I've
they
actually
say.
seen the Broadway show, so...
I haven't, but my mom has seen it probably 3 to 4 times.
Yeah. So we're going to come in... We're going to have some ball knowledge for all you Wicked fans that listen to us.
There's probably like 3 of you.
Yeah, but hey, we love you guys.
We do.
Thanks for tuning in. We know, also, we said we were going to review The Thing this week.
Yeah, we did.
We felt that it would be best to review Bugonia instead. And that's all we're going to say about that. But maybe we'll get big enough to where we can review movies that we want to watch.
Yeah.
Anyways, we love you guys. And take a break.
Enjoy a film.
We'll catch you next time.